пригласил вас.
Для того, чтобы поговорить о вопросах, связанных с экономикой, с финансами, мы с Михаилом Владимировичем обсуждали эту тему, имея в виду, конечно, и те санкции, которые сейчас так называемое западное сообщество, как я его назвал в своем выступлении, это империя лжи, пытается реализовать в отношении нашей страны. Вот. Давайте начнем. Пожалуйста, Михаил Владимирович.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to start off by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Chakwarash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yasharala, their will well. And salutations to you, Akim, out there in the highways and the byways, preaching his word in truth and in sincerity. And, this is the brother Shakal from GM in Chicago, coming at you again with another lesson. And as you see in the screen, man, again, Esau Edom making his tongue to fall upon himself. Here it is. You got Putin, the president of Russia, calling America, A.K.A. Babylon the Great, A.K.A. Nineveh, Egypt, as the scriptures say, calling them the empire of lies. And that's even further proof on how America is that mystery Babylon, that Egypt, that Nineveh, that empire that deceived the whole world, because back then it was a mystery, that's why they call it the mystery Babylon. That's what the scriptures call it. And right now, to a certain point, it's still a mystery to some, but that mystery is slowly and surely revealing itself, man. Now everybody is finding out the truth about America, and America was established on what? On the genocide and slavery of a nation, the children of Israel, which are your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, even speckled birds that might look like the other nations, but your spirit resignates back to these scriptures, and on lies and robbery, Now Putin, it doesn't make him any better. Like I said, he's making his own tongue fall upon himself, because he's a devil himself, But the point is that he called America the empire of lies. Why isn't anybody else getting this reputation? You see? And not too long ago, you had some I believe it's Arab, some Arabian, presidents, or they had some council. And they were saying that everywhere America goes, the so-called white man, Esau Edom, he always brings destruction. So it's evident now, man. If you don't want to believe that this is Babylon the Great, mystery Babylon, Egypt, and all that, then you're gonna get destroyed with it, man. Keep thinking that this place that's not this place. And keep thinking this place is going to go on forever. And watch how you're going to be highly disappointed. This is Jeremiah 51, and I'm going to start at 6. I'm going to start at 7. Get to the point. It says, Babylon had been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. And what is that? The wine is symbolic for lies, for false doctrine, wicked philosophies, and that's what America had in that golden cup, that's what they had, and that's what they still have, because they're still pushing out lies, and they're not going to stop until the Lord comes and destroys them, but that's this place, this is the place that heavily influences the whole world. All the ways of the world are all the other nations are defiled with the ways of America, A.K.A. Babylon. It says that's what the nations are mad. That's why meaning they're like they're bugged out, you know. They're tweaking, so to speak. You know why? Because they're following the same lies. You know, that's this place. That's America. Nobody else pushes these these lies, this wickedness as America does. Nobody's following, the ways of Iran, the ways of Japan, the ways of China. No, everybody follows the ways of America. And they've been doing it for a long time. Now it's barely when these people are starting to realize what this place really is, but you know America has been doing this since it was established. You know, it says Babylon is suddenly falling and destroyed. How for her take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed. Because of that, you know, the Lord and many other reasons, the Lord is going to destroy it. You know, here it is, a individual that doesn't teach what we teach said what we have been saying about America. That it was established on lies, on robbery, on rape, murder. You see, that's how you know this place is falling, because now people are realizing that, man. It says, we would have healed Babylon, but she has not healed. Forsake her and let us go, every one into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. You know? So the Lord has a heavy destruction for this place, man. And part of that destruction is gonna come through Russia, you know, through those ICBM nuclear missiles, you know. And Putin himself, his as if you don't make it, or if he ends up making it, through all these calamities that are about to hit this place, he's gonna go into slavery because he's a devil too. You know, let's just say, which this is not gonna happen, but let's just say Russia becomes the next world power. You know, it's gonna be the same thing, just like America. They're gonna start off strong and all that, and then as time passes, it's gonna get defiled. You know, because Esau Edom is the devil, and he when you see his nature through history and his actions, he always ends up betraying, becoming even greedier, betraying his own people, and so on and so forth. So really, the America is their main headquarters, so to speak, but the whole nation in Edom has to go, man. Because as long as they're alive and existing, there's always gonna be an America, a Roman Empire, so to speak. Meaning an empire of wickedness, of lies. This is Revelation 17. 17 and 3. I'm starting at 3. So he carried me away in the spirit and into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns, which is what America, NATO, and the EU, because all of them go hand in hand. America is really just their the face of the company, so to speak. It says, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, right? Because America was once a great country, right? Having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. What? Those lies, those wicked philosophies, those ways that are clean contrary to the Lord. You see? That's this place. Nobody else has done it like America, man, when it comes to atrocities, deceit, filthiness, fornication, abomination. You know, even Putin himself says it, and other people have said it, and more in the times we're in. Why? Because the Lord is lifting up that skirt. If you build a nation on lies and robbery and just wickedness and evil, it's not gonna last. It's gonna get taken away. Nothing that established like that ever lasts. It might last a certain while, it might have a good run, but eventually it gets destroyed. Something that's established like that will never, ever live on forever. It says, and upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and of abominations of the earth. You see, the mother of all these things. That's why Putin said what? The empire of lies. He could have tied up any other, nation to that, but why America? Why? Because America is that country, the empire of lies, that mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. You see, this is the nation that promotes, the the vile affections, the alphabet group, that pushes it heavy, that promotes a woman having authority over a man, that promotes everything that's against the Lord. This is the one that pushes it, and the other nations, what do? They follow. A lot of them, even if they do realize that this nation is weak, that this country is an empire of lies, some way, shape, or form, they're still following their mannerisms. See, America has deceived the world for a very long time. These people don't realize that a lot of their ways originated from here. You see? You see, what other country or empire can you tie these things to? None, man. None. This is Nahum 3:1. It says, woe to the bloody city. And woe means what? Destruction. So destruction to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery, and the prey that parteth not. You see? This is this city. This is that bloody city. How much blood has this nation shedded, man? Not, really, I could stop at what they did to us, the Israelites. But they did more than that, man. They fucked everybody up, man. I believe since America got established, they've been at war over 200 times. And I believe they're the only ones that drop nukes to this day, that has dropped nuke on another nation, man. So if this isn't the bloody city, name one that is, man. If this is the city full of lies and robbery, name one that is. They always go and rob other countries, other nations deceitfully. They're not even man enough to just go, oh, we're gonna take your shit. No, they go as your friend and everything. By the time you know it, they're taking everything from your house through the back door, stealing all the nation's resources. You see? Nobody else does this, man. This is the noise of a whip and the noise of a rattling of wheels and of prancing horses and of jumping chariots. Why? Because how it was established, and all the wickedness it has done against the Lord. The Lord is going to bring this war. All this means is what, that war is coming upon this place. Because back then people used to war with horses, with chariots. Verse 3, it says, the horseman lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear. And what's that? And that's those nukes. And there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses, and there is none of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses, right? Because this is what's going to happen here in America. For what? For all the abominations they've done. Great and terrible destruction, man. Mainly here in America, but also to the whole nation of Edom. Because that's really where the problem is, the people. It says because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot. Whoredoms is what? Lies, deceits, things that are against the ways of the Lord. It says the mistress of witchcraft that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts. You know, that's this place, man. You know, it sells nations through his whoredom. You know, seduces them with their wicked philosophies. They always come with this sweet, smooth words, and they're gonna help you and all that. But they always have ulterior motives. You know what? Who else has done this? Who moves like this? Nobody else does. Only Esau Edom. America will go into your country with a image or a pretense of trying to help you, and they're there for your own benefit. But in reality, they have other plans, man. You know, their inward thoughts are a sword. You know, everybody knows this, man. Even they even boldly tell you in movies, man. You know, and you people, you know, all this spiritual talk about, oh, you know, I know, you know, good vibrations and all that, and woo woo. If you're really spiritual, you'll know that because of how this place maneuvers and how it got established, you know that there's nothing good coming to this place, man. You see? It says, behold, I am against thee, say Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdom thy shame. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. You see? And that's exactly what the Lord is doing. Now, more and more people now in the times that we're living in are coming out exposing America, exposing Esau Edom. You see? What Putin said is a sign and a prophecy that we are at the end. You know? That's hey, the Lord lifting up those skirts. You know? That's the Lord making his own tongue falling upon themselves, man. That's prophecy, man. Salakia. Let me get that. This is Psalm 64. I'm gonna get to the point. It says, you know what? Yeah. It says, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And that's exactly what Putin just did. Because he's not any better. You know, he's a Edomite as well. You know? Once, if he, like I said, if he does get established, which he's not, but let's say it happens, eventually his horns are going to show, man. You know? This is Psalms 137 and 5. It's like it now 137, and I'm gonna start at 7 to prove that Babylon, mystery Babylon, the great Babylon, is associated with Esau Edom, which Esau Edom is what? The wicked, which are who? The so-called white man to this day. You know? You know, which is what? America, man. That's their headquarters. America in the Bible is known as Egypt, you know, mystery Babylon, Nineveh, you know, Basra, you know, you know, Assyria, the Assyrian, you know. That's who they are, man. And how do we know? No, it's not gonna say, oh, they are, you know, it's not gonna say these are America. This is America. plainly. No, we're gonna know by what the scriptures say about these places, man. Their characteristics, their mannerisms, what they do, how they maneuver. You see? Hey, but only the spiritual are gonna understand this, man. You know? This is Psalms 137 and 7. It says, remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundations thereof. In other words, destroy it, for good, right? Verse 8, here's the point. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. You see? That daughter of Babylon is associated with Edom. And how do you know it's not talking about old Babylon? First of all, old Babylon never got destroyed with fire. Its power just got translated to the Persians, I believe. The ones who took over. Second of all, it says daughter of Babylon. It doesn't say actual Babylon. You see? And we, the prophets, through the spirit and power, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the Heavenly Father and the Son, we're telling you who America is, because these other groups or other Edomites might know and expose its lies and deceit, and these other nations, but a lot of them cannot tie it to the truth. They don't know that the whole breakdown. This is why we're here, man. And this is us telling you what this place is, and because of that, what they've done, and especially because they touched the children of Israel, the children of the Lord, they're going to get destroyed, man. That's why it says, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. There you go. So this is that place, man. It's no doubting that, man. If you don't believe it by now, then hey, shit, all I can say is good riddance, man. Keep believing this place is great and it's gonna prosper and all that, because when you see the destruction coming, all we're gonna say is we told you so. It says Revelations 12 and 9, I'm gonna end it with this. It says, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which is what? Esau, Edom. Satan, it just means adversary. Adversary against who? The Lord. Who is clean contrary to the Lord? It's Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. They're the ones that do everything completely against them. All these other nations might do some things, but these are the ones that just go all out. That's who it is, man. And what's their headquarters? America. So all this ties in to what? to them and the places they dwell in. The main place being America, because this is the place that they use to push all their ways. To deceive the world, to get the world drunk with their fornication, right? It says, which deceiveth the world, right? Empire of lies. It says he was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. So there you go, man. And there you go. This is that place, and the only destiny for this place is what? To be destroyed, man. There is no hope. There is no way for salvation. We just read it in Jeremiah, man. We would have healed Babylon, but she cannot be healed. That's a rhetorical question. Like, meaning this place is so fucked. You can't. There's nothing we can do. We all we have to do, if you're smart, is just accept that it's falling and, you know, try to not fall with it. And really, we're speaking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It's like it's to you Negroes, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and you speckled birds. Because because the hand join in hand. If you're joining in with this place and Esau Edom and his mannerisms, hey, both are gonna be destroyed. So if you're, like I said, if you're smart, get away from this place, this empire lies, and turn to the Lord, man, so we can be saved. And for you other nations, well, you better hope that you're at least saved to be our slaves. Because if not, besides that, you won't get saved. And the only thing left is gonna be destruction. So with that, hopefully, brethren, we're edified. I'm gonna end it by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Akakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yasharala that rule well. And salutations to Joachim out in the highways and the byways, preaching his word in truth and in sincerity. Shalom. Abba.